Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Outer Worlds. We're exploring Roseway at the moment, having just cleared out the biotics lab. It was, well, kind of full of raptidons, kind of full of dead people. But we found Jameson and got him all nice and rescued, so that's at least one good thing. In terms of locations on the map, I think if we head across to the east first, it's gonna make me feel a little bit better in terms of making sure we don't miss anything. Let's get the old sniper rifle out because this place is definitely crawling with nasties.
They call that a parking job? These pirates are making the rest of us look bad.
Wow. This, I'm not sure how you could crash that badly, unless there was a fight inside, maybe. Something like that. What's that? Oh, that's a marauder. Okay, well. Missed him. Hit him. Oh, there's more of them as well. Okay. No, that's the vicar.
Everyone all right?
Yep, I mean, my observation skills clearly failed in that quite massively. There's the guy you just put down. This is the guy I was shooting at. And he had nothing on him, of course. Bit of a shame, but... Now, what critters are up here? Marauders. Well, we're not going to want to be using the shotgun on them, so... Oh, stealth snipe.
Here they come! Oh!
There we go. Finally hit a shot. First shot was really quite good, though. And there's the body. That's the other one. Well, seeing as the Marauders are dead, they're not going to mind me taking all of their stuff. Yeah, so I think we need to put more points into hacking and lockpicking because we are struggling a little bit to guarantee we're going to get through. Tamed cannons? Okay, so this is definitely like the Marauders area. Let's focus on our objective. We're heading east. And we're going to go in with the stealth. In the back of the head.
I have your back, Captain.
Tear them apart! I smell blood!
Got him! Nice kill!
Who's ready for more?
Yeah, I feel that the combination of sniper rifle and shotgun, it definitely works. Our armor's getting a little bit damaged, so we're probably going to want to repair it, but that's because I keep letting myself get shot. There are mines in the area. So let us pay attention to those and be careful. we've got enough ammo that we don't need to be precious about holding on to it. As long as we can make the place nice and safe. That might be all of them. Okay, the storage facility. Let's grab stuff from here. We've got a workbench. Could be a good time to do some repairs, actually. Yeah, the armor's getting a little bit damaged. It'll only take a few parts, so let's repair that. Gets rid of the warning. Come on, walk in a straight line.
Have a fight on our hands.
Oh, come on, aim.
You hiding? I smell blood.
Getting a bit better. Come on, stand up. Or the vicar
That's
can
the
just
last of them.
take you out. That will also work. First kill's very effective, nice and stealthy. Next couple of shots, not so great, but I definitely found my rhythm as we got further in. Yeah, bit of a leg left over. Okay, and these ones, nothing else. Okay, let's carry on scouting and exploring around. We have a second way in. That's good. Some more ammo. That's always welcome. That's not going to take any mag picks, so we'll just grab everything from in there. Right, control armor just lying on the floor. Okay, I think we're about ready to go in. How much would it cost to tinker the shotgun a bit more? I think that's probably worth it. 808 to add 3 damage. You know what, let's do it one more time. It actually ups the level of the item. And that's one of the things that I really like about it. So we can keep stuff like approximately in line. We'll do a couple of small tweaks. On the sniper. And seeing as this is a science weapon, I feel like we should keep the prismatic hammer being upgraded as well. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's just mark our junk quickly. Stun Baton Ultra level 17. Well, actually, before we go marking stuff as junk, we could give you a really nice stun baton. What's Ellie using? Actually, she's probably better off with that. Automag pistol is a good amount of damage. I don't think we need to consider anything else. It's one-handed though. Although you don't have specific one-handed or two-handed skill. It takes down your melee damage, that's the thing. Even if it's more DPS, individually it's less, and we want you getting past armor. So I think that's a smarter choice. Okay, that'll do in terms of upgrades. So that's junk. That's junk. That is junk. That's pretty good damage, actually. $115, and that's 118. But this will definitely attack more frequently. Let's do that. Right, control armor, exosuit, both of these go. And then we're back to like our normal kit. I think this one just goes. Okay, we're pretty much clear. Let's mark half of these because we barely use them. And when we find a vending machine, we can take care of selling stuff. Get a bit more money for upgrading our kit. So, the storage facility. We've got a large central area. We've got a bit of stuff around the edge. Let's do the left first. What have we got over there? Marauder. Okay. Pretty effective. Sneak in and snipe. Who's next? One more taken care of. The others are sort of aware, but sort of not. And that's giving us the stealth bonus. Ah, I missed.
Here we go.
That's alright. Got him with a second.
Don't mess with us.
I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's switch to the shrink ray for a little bit, just for variety. So nothing on the Raptidon. Got some ammo on the side. A couple of bits from that auto-mechanical. And the first person we took out. We're going to have to be careful in case there's more in this area. That Actually, let's sneak around a little. There's an upstairs in here as well. Armor parts. That places the ones that we had for our repairing. It looks like the experiment may be underground, actually. Well, that is the way into that second section. Does this just go outside? Yeah, that just heads back out. Okay, well, we'll do a little bit of reading first on the terminal before we push in and engage the next section. Okay, security lockdown. Let's have a look at the inventory logs first. Intake 473, 474, and 475. 473, Project Winterbloom Mount, iteration 37, logged by A. Crane. No, it's the usual issue, 5% incidence of side effect rising to 15% in 60 plus age bracket. And the next one, no, it's recovered from Doc Orson, dumped them in the back parts locker. Mechanical Sentry parts, okay. And this one is cigarette ignition device, palm-sized. Inventory logged for personal use only, requested a secured workroom to use in my off hours, assigned a bench in the mechanical maintenance room of the armory. A splendid bonus. Okay, let's have a look at some of these messages. Dr. Crane, pursuant to our conversation the previous week regarding why is the ammunition storage locker larger than my bathroom, I have dispatched Sullivan with the triplicate paperwork you requested. As a reminder, I'm currently the sole property manager for all three facilities, and I remain the only person required to sleep on site rather than in Roseway. According to human resources standards, my position entitles me to refreshment facilities of not less than 4 square meters. Spent all yesterday cleaning a man's arm out of a meat grinder, and I don't even have a damn shower out here. Fix it, or I'm going to start breaking into your room and showering there. Then you can experience the joy of cleaning gristle out of your drain. Remember, I have entire crates of mag picks here. You know I can do it. I like that. The next one. Ruben, I'm starting to run low on caffeine supplements. Any chance you could bring some by? I've had an urge to rearrange my storeroom all day. Maybe you could help with that again. Or not. We could hike to the terraformer. It's been a while since last time. Wind in my hair, just quiet. Wouldn't mind that. It feels like all I do anymore is mop up viscera. Or sit here twiddling my thumbs. I don't know. You tell me. And then the next one. Anton, haven't heard back from you regarding the paperwork. There was a receipt of acknowledgement right on the top. I expect you to sign and return it forthwith. While I have your eye, have you heard from Porter? Doesn't seem like anyone's responding to my messages today. And then we get a message from Porter. Things are hairy out here. Lock the doors and keep your head down. Stay safe, Mashenka. I'll come for you. Well, clearly that didn't happen. Let's open the tiny bathroom. Come on, Kobold, get off my keyboard. There we go. Cat is out of my face, so we can resume.
I can take a hint. Makes you wonder about their labs.
We're going to have some things to sell. But I think we can wait until after the combat in the next room before we do that. Grab all this. They really do pack it in everywhere, don't they? More tossball cards. Even immediately in front of the vending machine. Okay, we have the storage facility passcode because we got that from the other place. Let's have a look at the armory note. You need to get into the armory and don't have the code, ask me. If I'm not around, check the front desk at the antibiotics lab. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. We've already done that. Oh, maybe they're upstairs. Yeah, they're upstairs. Got the acid steeper for Sam. Oh, that's awesome. Gonna be able to bring our own death robot out. Plasma carbine. We've got terminal for having a look at some stuff. And that goes upstairs a different way. And we have a level up. So let's do that. Now, I was saying we probably want to be putting more points into hack. So really, these points are going to go into stealth. We can keep putting into stealth just to keep getting hack up. I think 4 more definitely makes sense. So our raw sneak and lockpick are 50. Our modified hack can get up above 60. Which means we can hack auto mechanicals. Interesting. What are we going to do with our last 2 points? Probably dialogue. Let's apply those. And there's the hastily scribbled note. Blimey, we're up to level 13 already. Let's have a look at this terminal. So the armory logs. The Force Flogger Synchrotron Pistol. Force Flogger Synchrotron Pistol status. Functional. Untrained personnel must attend Site Safety Seminar S023 before using. As a seminar officer, it's not currently available. Recommend permanent secure storage. Okay, and ammunition. Ammunition entries not found. Please contact M. Volkova and request that ammunition entries be updated as soon as possible. Okay. Force Synchrotron Pistol sounds like a science weapon. Oh, this goes down. Ah. Okay, well, before we go down, let's do the up. Take care of those clanking automechanicals before they really become a problem. I think we'll go up the stairs rather than up the ladder. So they both go to the same place, but this does show me that there is a crate on the top that I hadn't spotted before. We may need to do some parkour to reach that. Yeah, it's going to have to be a parkour thing. Which means we need to sell our belongings. The vending machine was just through here. So, very quickly, the tactical shotgun, that can go. Plasma carbine can go, although it's quite nice. Light pistol, 352 damage. Let's swap it over for Ellie. It does more damage on the initial shot just because it's a higher level. That's going to go, that's going to go. on the armor. That's the new thing we have. And then we've got so much junk in here. Right, let's get rid of 10 raptor meat. All of these. There we go. Much better. Now we can get perks that increase our carrying capacity by utilising our companions. It's something we could consider. But it's easy enough to just sort through and sell things, so I don't think it's strictly necessary. Okay, over we go. Ooh. Always nice to have a little bit extra to sell. Fine, we'll climb back up. Do it the long way. Sneaky, sneaky. Sentry's kind of coming this way. Let's see if we can sneak up behind it and hack it.
Here we go.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Hacked it with a pistol. That is totally how that worked. I can see them moving around in the next room.
Search concluded. No dissidents found. Search failed. Suspicious data not found. Unexpected.
Who would like to die first?
Resetting actions. System.
Definitely
Look out,
works.
Captain.
The other ones must be downstairs. Which is kind of to be expected. We've got multiple levels to this place. Grab those bits. Wait, have they gone down and are they fighting? Well, the Vicar has, apparently. Okay. If he really wants to, then... Oh, he's come back up now. Then I'm not going to stop him. Okay, I think we've got everything from in here. Which means it's time to go down and get those schematics. So the stairs down were around here, weren't they? Yeah, there we go.
It's got to be in here. Somewhere in all this disorder and chaos, waiting to be salvaged.
Process search
Here we go.
Take past that armor. Down they go.
performing on areas.
It is a very effective
I want another fight me.
weapon, and I like that you can take cover properly in order to avoid some bullets. Okay, let's start with this. Security lockdown, let's have a look at the maintenance logs. So, mechanical maintenance logs, week 1. 06's patrol route passed too close to the experimental subject pens. Now there's wrapped spit gunking up the servos in its gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so guess we disassemble this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. And someone tried to disable the mandatory consumer broadcast on 17. The thing got stuck at its maximum volume mode until we factory reset it. That's helpful. 12 had a serious malfunction today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the walls, so the blasted unit thought everyone was an intruder and just started shooting. We shut it down for now, but we've requested new behaviour modules from HQ for the rest of the units. Yeah, that's stuff we've seen before. No response on behaviour modules. For the time being, we'll just have to hope nobody blows up a wall. They rely way too much on the auto-mechanicals. Force pistol schematics. Flogger synchrotron pistol. Detailed drawings of an advanced pistol. Revisions and comments are scrawled across the image, mostly illegible writing, except the name Orson Shaw scribbled in the corner. Schematics depict a Flogger synchrotron pistol, a brand name Force, which is not native to the housing colony. It's unclear from these plans what a Flogger synchrotron does. Well, we've got his schematics. I wonder if we can build it. Or get him to build it, perhaps. Regardless of that, we are going to need to take it back to him. So, we can also head back to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. For some of the secrets that we've been uncovering. Alright, well, for now, let's get back out into the main Roseway area. Get the old sniper rifle out, and we'll point ourselves in the direction of the Anton's experiment, which is going to be down here. Right, I think we're probably at a good point to finish off for this episode, so we'll wrap up there. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.